There are now 4 loops around the building, 2 going clockwise, 2 going counterclockwise as they loop around. We found the end of the line, almost around the entire block. PAX Unplugged begins.
The line game.
First line. It's usually not as bad as some things like Gen Con, but there is a line to be had, so we were going to get inside and join you there. And we made it inside. More lines. Soon we'll be inside. CGE has a demo room here. Demo all sorts of games. Starship Captains, Deal with the Devil, Spicy. Modern board games have come a long way from old classic board games you may have grown up with, but they do recognize some of the classic games with tournaments. Much of a tournament player myself, but it's cool they offer a lot of things like that, as well as things like painting miniatures, panels, discussion groups, all sorts of different things. Plenty of vendors, booths, and exhibitors. Lining up for Big Game Night. AG Big Game Night is a very popular event. They give you a handful of games, play a bunch of games, teach you how to play a couple games. Had a lot of fun with that in the past. Boop! Love Boop!
Tesseract is a cooperative game, and amongst cooperative games, it is one of the most collaborative I have seen. If you just try to play it as a siloed game where you're only worried about what you're doing, you're gonna lose. You have to constantly be asking, how can I help you? Or can you do this for me? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can you really ever be able to resist one of these beautiful spiral stacks? Art Society, that's out now and it's supposed to be pretty good. Something we're very interested in checking out, the Cascadia Flip and Roll and Write Cascadia game. So we love Cascadia, it's a really fun tile layer. And this is going to be a flip and roll and write version of it. They just announced it recently. Looks really interesting. What do you like best about PAX?
For me, PAX is the best what I call full-service convention. It has a little bit of everything to it. It has the play testing, it has the big expo floor, it has lots of cool events. I get to meet a lot of people that I know that I don't see most of the year. It's good for a designer who gets to pitch games and all of that. So in addition to that, Philadelphia has amazing food. No con can compete with the food within stone's throw of the convention center or a short walk. I love it.
Two versions of these here, and they're the same game, but they have different maps and different gold cards and things like that. So you can buy both of them and just have more things or play with 8 people. Very cool. Prototype of Nocturne. A really cool looking game. So what do you like best about PAX?
So I gotta say, my favorite thing about PAX is the people, getting to meet nice people, playing games with people, checking out the games with people. That's the best part of PAX. Also, the food.
Any of these cons, if there's a line around a booth, it may very well be a Pokemon thing. Formerly board game tables, all play. We've got a number of these games. And we'll vouch that these bags are awesome. These bags are really amazing for games and other things too. More than just board games, you can get all kinds of different dice. 3-sided, 4-sided, 6-sided dice. And then bags. Fancy bags for all sorts of different gaming and probably role-playing purposes. Ark Nova is definitely one of our favorites. A lot of people enjoying this one. They got the Marine World expansion that we have, but haven't played yet, but love Ark Nova. Really fun game. There's a lot of games like this, you know. It does take up a decent amount of table space, but really like this game. Found Lacana line.
Oh, yeah. And so welcome to this leaflet. Here's all of his cards and his dials and everything. So it's very, very tightly packed and organized and very quick to set up.
So the latest and greatest for Dice Throne is they got the Marvel came out last year. They've got X-Men and the Marvel Missions is coming. Very easy to set up, very easy to get playing Yahtzee style battles. What do you like best about PAX?
I love seeing all the people on the East Coast that I don't get to see on the West Coast. So a lot of friends, a lot of viewers, a lot of content creators that are mainly on the East Coast come here to PAX, and that's their local con, and I love seeing them and hanging out with them and playing games.
White Castle, another new one that's supposed to be really interesting.
Next one will slide. On your turn, you're going to be able to draft a die either from the right-hand side or the left-hand side of the bridge, and then place that onto the board or your player board.
Lots and lots of small card games, great for travel. This one is Ouch, small game from DeVere. Turn to Dark Tower, which is basically
just joking about how you can't make people have
new version of an old 80s game, and it's pretty cool.
It is a co-op, so it's us against the tower. The tower is spreading evil throughout the land, and we are the intrepid heroes who are fighting against it to take down the tower. They made the rules really snappy here. They've got them all written down. Everything you can do on your turn is on your playmat.
Tales to Amaze, the latest unmatched set. Different characters from historic and pop culture. You can mix and match between the different sets. This Tales to Amaze is cooperative version. In this one, this set has Mothman, Martian Invader, Nikola Tesla, Jill Trent, Annie Christmas, and there's also different maps with a lot of the sets, and you can mix and match sets, the characters.
Bring in the other characters.
Fun game. Ho ho ho! Arcane Wonders has a neat little Christmas display here with a train. So what do you guys love best about PAX?
Man, it's just so inviting. It's such a great atmosphere. As soon as you walk in, you just feel like you're home amongst all your peers. You know?
It really does feel community. It's kind of it's a pretty chill vibe, as chaotic as it looks, and it's really just about seeing people running into people and just hey, is that so and so? Oh, and then fun, quick chase them down and be like, how you doing? And that's what it really feels like, which I don't think you can do in a lot of these. So for me, that's what PAX is.
Ooh, Dune Imperium Uprising expansion. Game table. We could use a nice game table like this. Then you can convert it from a game table to a dining table or just a standard table by putting these top pieces on. And it's not just table, they have lots of gaming supplies in very high quality wood.
I don't have any, right? So magnetic dice tower, entire thing made of exotic hardwood held together by magnets. Each piece, along with the corresponding dice vault, fits into our dice tray. Folds down flat for storage and transport. It even includes a leather strap to secure the whole thing.
Oh wow, that's amazing. They've also got bit bins and coasters, and look, it's even a bottle opener there. And everything's magnetic, so it sticks together. It's not inexpensive, but it's beautiful, beautiful stuff, and makes your gaming setup look nice. There's some unpainted minis, lots of minis that you can buy. We aren't painting these, but kudos to the people who do. And some amazing work goes into painting some of these with a lot of detail. And here's some of the painted miniatures. Just pretty looking. And love all the detail that goes into painting some of these. We've been walking around a couple hours, and we barely scratched the surface of the expo hall, much less played a game yet. We've demoed a couple of games, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we've demoed a couple of games, we've checked out a couple of games, we have purchased our first games. White Castle, limited number here, heard great things about it, so we bought that one. Trying not to buy as many things this time, but we'll see. And pretty much got first look tables all along here. First look at hot new games, games that maybe haven't been released or have not been released a lot. Brand new games. Great chance to check out some new stuff, learn some games. More game tables, game toppers. You can put these on an existing smaller table and convert your smaller table into a game topper. And then you got accessories you can have for bins to store supplies, cards, things like that. It's a more economical way to turn your table into a gaming table. All right, so what do you like best about PAX?
One of my favorite things about PAX is getting to meet people that you only know online, like Bill here. It's, you know, you feel like it's such a small community, and it really is. I mean, coming here, just seeing all these people that love the same things that you love and doing what they enjoy most. So it just makes your heart happy to see everybody playing games.
Cookies for charity. You can get a bunch of different cookies here, and the money goes to charity. It's like air hockey, only you don't need a giant machine or electricity.
Basically, the point of the game is you are building yourself up to the mountain and trying to come back down alive. What's cool about it is each player has different characters. Each character has different abilities. As you can see here, this player has this ability. There's other abilities too for each character. The art on the back is beautiful too, which I love. Each character is too from different countries, which is really cool.
Fire Tower game looks really cool, and gems are sparkly and shiny. They got some great props here in the booth. And a Christmas tree. I love the look of this booth with the Chinese lanterns here. We got an ornament coloring contest here. Cut and color an ornament, punch a hole and some string, write your email on the back, come in at 5:30 and see if you want a present. Very cool, and they got a very pretty tree here. Tana's Workshop, timely game. And it looks a little crunchier than some of the standard basic Christmas games you might get. Here at I guess they said it's three. It's BGG, Meeple Source, and another one. So there's all these upgraded bits for games, X-trays, lots of upgraded pieces to make your game a little bit fancier and a little bit prettier. Some storage solutions, very cool. We love all this stuff. You know, all these birds, you can replace the cubes in Wingspan and just have some individual birds. A lot of people upgrade with these, and there's a whole lot of cool options. Full Source has got a whole bunch of bits up here, and a whole bunch of upgraded bits. One of them being Arc Nova, kiosks and pavilions, 3D kiosks and pavilions, and some markers. Almost as much as the game, but they really make your game look nice.
It's easier to load the hole that comes out right by.
It's pretty exciting when you got a giant-sized boot here on the board with the giant cats. So just finished playing Art Society. What did you think of that?
I liked it. It was a lot of fun.
Pretty good game?
Yeah.
Little puzzle, sort of puzzly, and also a stock market with the art tiles. So.
Yeah. It reminded me of, and I don't like polyominoes very much, but it reminded me a little bit of New York Zoo. So I kind of liked putting them in.
Yeah, that was fun. It was a good little surprise to me a little bit how much enjoyed it. It sucks getting the paintings you can't fit in there at the end, trying to fill in those last little gaps. But yeah, it was pretty fun. We didn't manipulate the market probably as much as we should have in the right way, but yeah, it was a cool game. Much busier today. Much busier today. Tentacle Town. I do like the prop tentacles. I don't think these come with the game.
Coming out to Kickstarter in July. What this is that you are a instrument making family in the classical music era. And so what you're trying to do is attract patrons to your shop and complete instruments in various ways to get different to get points. The core mechanism is hidden bidding, worker placement. So you're going to have different family members that are each going to have a different strength value. Whenever you place them out, you're going to place them face down out on the board. Whenever you resolve a spot, you're going to flip over everything, and the higher the number, the earlier will go in turn order, turn priority.
I think we might be leaving Gen Con today early because this is crazy and insane.
We are escaping the main hall because it's really packed in there this afternoon, Saturday. It's very busy. Not many places to sit for free play games. The Expo hall is jam-packed in the aisles. So we figured we're going to try classic cardboard. Probably a little quieter in there. Not many people playing older games. So we'll probably do that for a little bit. We did play Pass on the first look tables. That was fun enough for a small card game. And we thought it'd probably be less crowded in here, but even the classic board games are getting some love here at PAX today. And just take a quick look at some of the library of some of the classic old games that you may have remembered from your childhood. Tokino, Parcheesi, anybody's guess, Candyland. They've got a whole bunch of the old classics here. Here's one, Word Game Probe. I remember this game. We're trying to uncover letters for words. Forever Home, game of second chances for shelter dogs. Here's Dwarven Forge, the world's finest gaming terrain. And if you look at this, these miniatures, terrain castles, this is pretty impressive stuff. If you want to create an immersive environment for your game, this is definitely a good way to go about doing it. And we are just been taking a break from the convention. Got some sounds out here, and this road's been blocked off right outside the convention center. Our hotel's right up there, and they've got this road blocked off because the parade, Christmas parade, Philadelphia Christmas parade, is going to be coming down the street here in just a little bit. decided to take a break from the con and the Christmas parade, Philadelphia Christmas parade going on out here. And there's a market with some food and drink and stuff, so taking a momentary break to check out something in Philadelphia outside the con. It's Catastrophe, and played this a little bit with some folks and had a really fun time with it. It's silly, it's light, it's a take that game, but they've got these great character bonus cards, Cthulhu, Harry Potter, and they've just got some creative names and art for some of the characters. We don't usually like a lot of take that, but we found this one to be a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, and it was a good time. It was really crazy yesterday. Lines before to get in, during the day. It was busy and hectic. We ended up actually heading to the hotel and probably played more games in the hotel than we did here because it was so busy it was hard to find a spot. We've been playing some games, played a little Oink. We played actually Town 77 by Oink. And now we're going to try and play Undergrove. We've been selected randomly. It's on Kickstarter. It's got 7 days left on Kickstarter as of Sunday, the last day of PAX. Ready to do the full demo, or not full, we're going to get a full playthrough, or 90 minutes of Undergrove, which is wrapping up Kickstarter, and
I signed up yesterday.
we are set up and just waiting for the remaining players here. Just finished playing Undergrove. It's on Kickstarter. There'll probably be a late backer pledge if you miss it. But Elizabeth Hargrave's newest one. And what'd you think?
It was really good. It takes a while to get into the swing of it and figure it out. The whole, but it comes with, you know, like first 4 turns already set in stone for you. So it was very helpful.
Yeah, we had sort of like a starter to kind of push you in the right direction. That was very helpful. By the end it was clicking a little bit more. Definitely took a little bit of time to wrap our heads about exactly how things were interacting. Really, what we played was a prototype edition. There's going to be some upgraded components and such for it. But really enjoyed it, and looking forward to playing that when it is released in the spring of 2024. And it was nice to have Elizabeth teach us the game.
And who won?
I did. I won by 1 point. One of the other 2 folks who were playing with, the 2 ladies, they were really starting to pick up steam and get rolling. So it was a fun game. It's fun with a good learning experience. So that's it from PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia 2023. PAX Unplugged is over. Christmas just ahead. So what'd you think? Did you have a good con?
Yeah, it was good. Saturdays, not a great day to come if you have any kind of crowd or anxiety issues. Just don't do it.
It was extremely busy yesterday, and it was tough to find a seat. That made it a little bit more challenging. Today was a lot more relaxed. We were able to get some games played, check out the first look, play a game with Elizabeth Hargrave, or she taught us Undergrove. So a lot of good games, a lot of fun meeting friends and new friends. So that's it from Philly. We're pulling the plug. End of the show. Time to go.
Toodles.
Gotta go. No, can't stay here.
See ya.
So thanks for watching, and remember, kids, have a good time all the time.